Want to help support the channel and stick it to the man? Check out our new Robinhood We Steal from the Poor to Give to the Rich t-shirt, and we've also got masks and mugs. Every purchase supports the channel, and hey, you'll be protesting publicly. Click the links below for more details. Robinhood halted trading of GameStop, AMC, and other such companies simply because they ran out of cash, and that's not going to change anytime soon. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and a few days ago on the Apptrepreneur Show podcast, I had Aaron from Your Personal Driver, and we were talking about this whole Robinhood fiasco, and one of the topics that we discussed was obviously the fact that Robinhood, who were the ones who kind of got the ball rolling on people just buying a bunch of GameStop, AMC stock to basically stick it to short sellers on Wall Street, decided to actually turn off the option to buy any more stock. Now, that got personal for me and other people. I have since signed up for Webull, and while I will not completely cease using Robinhood right away, it has left a very, very sour taste in my mouth. I even designed a t-shirt speaking out against GameStop, which you can find in my Teespring store below. Shameless plug, I know. But anyway, one of the things that I personally, subscribed a little bit to the theory that Robinhood basically let Wall Street buy them off. That, the hedge fund members gave them money to disable this. Because here's the thing. If they truly want to halt the trading, they would halt the buying and the selling, not just the buying. By leaving only the option to sell, well, of course, people were going to panic and start to sell. But Aaron had a different opinion. He felt that there was a much simpler truth. He felt that the reason the trading was ceased, basically, by Robinhood was that, frankly, they had just run out of money. But he also said that the head of Robinhood would sooner resign and quit and tear his company down than admit that. Well, for legal reasons, he's probably not doing that. For legal reasons, I would say he's admitting that, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. We just ran out of money. So this is Business Insider's article about the situation. So, trading app Robinhood has offered new details on its decision to temporarily restrict the trading of GameStop, AMC, and other stocks amid a Reddit-fueled buying frenzy, saying the move was the result of a spike in its legally mandated deposit requirements. In a company blog post published on January 29th, Robinhood said its deposit requirements related to equities had increased by tenfold in a week, and it had to block purchases of some stocks to comfortably meet security requirements mandated by SEC-registered clearinghouses, the company wrote. The blog post explained that clearinghouses look at the firm's customer holdings and at the volatility of specific stocks and can raise its deposit requirements as a result. Quote, "It's not because we want to stop people from buying these stocks," Robinhood wrote. "We did this because the required amount we had to deposit it with the clearinghouse was so large, with individuals volatile securities accounting for hundreds of millions of dollars in deposit requirements, that we had to take steps to limit buying." Robinhood came under scrutiny this week by restricting the trading of 13 equities, including GameStop, BlackBerry, Nokia, and AMC. Though Robinhood has since lifted that ban, it didn't take long for people to publicly criticize the company and cause damages to its brand image. Because keep in mind, Robinhood got themselves, their image is that we've democratized stock trading. But what this event did was it kind of suggested that they were in bed with Wall Street. In fact, that's what my Robinhood t-shirt is. The slogan is, "Robinhood, we steal from the poor to give to the rich." That's truly how it felt like. Now, here's the thing. I think Robinhood has to admit this, even though it's probably going to damage their business relationships a little bit. Because they have everyone mad at them right now. Heck, they have got Ted Cruz and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on the same page. That needs to be looked at, because you know what? That's literally can be seen as market manipulation. And so basically, since they are now probably going to have to testify in front of Congress about what exactly happened, they're just putting their cards on the table. Like, hey, we ran out of money, and so we just couldn't do that anymore. And will it help them? I don't know. With Congress, maybe that will be enough. Now, for their business partners, that might be a red flag, because it suggests that Robinhood might be taking on more debt than they can handle. In fact, recent events kind of suggest that that's kind of what's going on, because as CNBC points out, Robinhood is going to continue limiting trading limits on Monday, which is today as of the publishing of this video, and that you can only buy 1 share of GameStop stock. So here's what it says. Robinhood will continue to limit trading on Monday in short squeeze names like GameStop that have experienced explosive rallies and unprecedented volatility over the past week. Customers can only buy 1 share of GameStop stock and 5 options contracts. However, the millennial favorite stock trading app did cut down its list of restricted stocks from as many as 50 on Friday to 8 starting Monday. The table below shows the maximum number of shares and options contracts to which you can increase your positions. Robinhood said in an update help center message. These limits may be subject to change throughout the day. So here's what you can buy and what the limits are. So with AMC, you are limited to buying 10 shares. With BB, I believe that's BlackBerry, you're limited to buying 700 shares. With EXPR, I don't know what that is, I'm sorry, you're limited to buying 20 shares. With GameStop, you're limited to buying 1. With Genius, oh no, no, don't tell me. Did they make Genius a hit stock? No, they didn't. Phew. I was about to say, I had over 100 shares in Genius. Have they made Genius a hit stock and I sold before then? But anyway, so that you're limited to 600. With COS, I don't know what the heck COS is. What the heck is COS? COS is COS Corporation. Well, that certainly is an American company that designs and manufactures headphones. Okay, so anyway, COS, you're limited to 2. And NAKD, that is limited to 600. So, yeah, okay, you're limited to 600 on that one. So, okay, if traders already hold more shares or contracts in the limits listed above, their position will not be sold or closed, but they will not be able to open new positions. So basically, if you already have more than this amount of stocks on Robinhood, you can't buy it. Now, here's the pickle. I'm actually going to lean towards and give them the benefit of the doubt. I think Robinhood, honestly, is in a bit of a precarious position. I think they did run out of money. I truly do. I think that was because people were borrowing money from Robinhood to buy these stocks, and you know this will probably still crash at some point. I have no doubt that these stocks will go down. But again, it should not be the purchasing, the app's position, like Robinhood, it shouldn't be their position on to limit what you can and can't buy. I mean, and look, this is a brave new world. We've never had a situation where people could buy stocks on their phones. I mean, halting trading is totally normal on Wall Street, but the fact that it happened on Robinhood, but then it didn't happen on other sites, or other sites reopened it up sooner than Robinhood, or the fact that other sites are going to continue to let them to buy stocks from these companies, but Robinhood is not, that's going to create problems. My suggestion, get on multiple trading sites if you want to buy any of these companies, or really any company, because I think what this is going to show, and maybe this is going to be good business for all of these stock brokerage apps, is that you need to have multiple apps just in case you want to buy a hot stock. And if one app turns the trading off, you got to be able to go to the other app so that you can turn it on and buy. So that's their thing. I do think some changes will be coming to Robinhood. I think they're going to have to start making it so that, hey, if you deposit money, unless you are a gold member with 6 months of trading and it's established that you're a pretty good bet to being good for the finances, that guess what? Your money's just not going to be available to buy anything until it clears. That's probably the most logical change that Robinhood can make going forward. Hey, if you're a free trader, you can deposit money, but before that money gets spent on any stock, it's got to clear, it's got to be validated, it's got to be confirmed and verified, and then you can buy the stocks with that money. I believe that is what is going to happen going forward, because Robinhood just can't limit these companies forever, and eventually one of these companies will sue them, because Robinhood has become way more powerful than we realize. Robinhood was responsible for some 56 million shares of GameStop stock being sold, and if they're saying we can't afford that, so we're going to limit the buying, then GameStop can sue them, maybe AMC or BlackBerry, and say, hey, you're preventing people from buying our stock. And what the heck? So that's what's going on there. This is still an ever-developing situation that I will be covering. In the meantime, what do you think? Do you buy Robinhood's story that they simply ran out of money, or do you think something else more nefarious may be going on? I would love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.